Hi everybody, I am here today with my good friend Pam Saxman, Capital to Coast Realtor, awesome realtor. And I just want to take a minute to talk to her and let you guys really get to know her the way I know her. Pam?
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Happy to be here.
Glad to have you.
You're one of my favorite people.
Well, thank you. I feel the same.
Good.
So hey, I just want to talk to you about, I know you've recently decided to open your own company.
I did.
And your
Big step.
even a bigger step, you moved to Carolina Beach.
I did, yes.
So why don't you tell us a little about what's been going on with you?
So, living at the coast has been such an important thing for me, long term. My husband and I have known for quite a while. We joked with our kids, literally the moment you graduate, we're like, peace. We're headed to the beach, and we've been saying that for a really long time.
Yeah.
But COVID was interesting, right? Because we were at the beach for weeks on end because we were fortunate that we had another place that we could go to.
Yeah.
But it really taught us, our lifestyle would be conducive to that.
Mm-hmm.
I love beach properties. I love all the different little towns in North Carolina. They're all remarkably different.
Yes.
So I was passionate about it. It felt like it was the right time for myself, my family. We wanted to build something together as a unit. So we decided to jump off the cliff and do
both
it.
feet and just jump.
Absolutely. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. At first a little nervous, but it's been great. Yeah.
Well, I've been watching your growth, so it's been looking really, really good.
Yeah,
so
we've been excited. We've been blessed. We've had a lot of referrals, and we've just had a lot of people that we all know that have been excited about going on the journey with us. And it's, again, COVID has, I think, changed how people look at real estate.
Yep.
They don't have to
Be
live and work in the same place. Yep. They can actually live where they really want to. So I've had quite a few people sell their homes in Charlotte or Raleigh, and now they're making the move down to the coast.
Isn't that? That's great.
I know, it's great, right?
We need more of that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Well, tell me a little bit about your team.
So I have 3 other agents that work with me too. So it's important for me to let everybody know, even though we cover a large area, we have the manpower to do that. So I have Carrie Lord. She's my right hand. She's hilarious.
Fabulous.
I love her.
Yes.
She's a great agent too. So she's holding the fort down in Raleigh. Okay. So when we get referrals and we get some business here, she's here. She's my boots on the ground, and I could not trust anybody any more than I do Carrie. She's amazing. I've just recently brought on Christy Spence. So she lives in Hampstead area. So she's helping to cover Emerald Isle, Topsail Island, Hampstead, that kind of northern Wilmington swath.
Okay.
I cover all of it.
Yes.
So I'm kind of the pickup, and then I can, if it's appropriate for me to give that client to someone else, and we do that too.
Okay.
And then I have Joni Holiday that is down in Leland area. So she's going to be doing Leland, Calabash, Oak Island, that area through there too. So we have a nice little team.
And you
Great
sure
agents.
do. They are. They're fabulous.
Yes.
So let's talk about a little bit. I'm here in Raleigh, and maybe I still want to stay here, but maybe I'd like to have a second home at the coast. What would you advise me? How would that be? What would it look like? Would you tell me to go and check out different beaches? Because some of us, because honestly, a lot of new people are moving here and they don't know what we know.
It's
right?
true. Yeah.
And sidebar, I have my place at Pine Knoll Shores, so I am very passionate, as is Pam, about Carolina Beach. So we both know the differences, but my beach is, there's absolutely, you want to go to the beach.
Yeah.
You want to sit there and be quiet. If you want nightlife, you do not, it's not probably where you want to be.
Right.
But I think if you want a little more, things to do, Carolina Beach is a great place, and they have a lot of things to do there.
Absolutely. So that's always my first question is, how do you want a vacation? When you come to the beach, do you want to be quiet? Do you want to read? Or do you like a ton of activities? So it's important for me to match people with the right place. Even if it's going to be an investment property, I usually find that people still want to connect with the place that they're going to have as an investment.
Makes sense.
Not always, but mostly that's the case. And it depends on where their goals are. Now, if someone says, I want to find a good bang for my buck, and they don't necessarily care about activities, then I may, pair them with Ocean Isle or Sunset Beach or Topsail. So I try to do a little digging around. And then on my YouTube page, I have recorded please, if you guys look at it, know that it was me in my car. But I have recorded some videos of some of the different beaches because I think it's important sometimes to just narrow the ones that you just don't connect with as well. So we're trying to constantly provide content around that so we can, choose the right beach for you.
Yeah. I think, side note, we should just take a road trip. You may be seeing Pam and I on a road trip.
You may very well see that, right? I think that'd be great. I think that'd be fun.
So just so you know, note.
I'm game.
All right, that sounds great. So, what do you think when somebody says to you, am I making a good investment? Where do you see the appreciation going in our beach markets? And really here in Raleigh as well, because Carrie's here.
Yeah, so I think we're seeing some great gains at the beach too. So as people move to Raleigh has, traditionally been one of these pulls. Mm-hmm. But people also realize when they buy a home here that the coast is only about 2 hours away also. Mm-hmm. So from an investment standpoint, I think it's going to do nothing but continue to grow. I think for many, many years it was undervalued. And I think we're not even seeing where it's going to go. So I think the time is perfect right now to think about it as either a second home, flexibility of living, or as an investment right now too.
Good. Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little, because I have clients say this to me, and I think this is a great topic for both of us to kind of throw the hat in. We're going to, more than likely, if we win the transactional deal, we get a contract. Mm-hmm. It's because we're going over ask.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts over ask? Do you feel, I'm curious on yours.
Yeah.
I know what I'm going to say, so I'm curious to hear what you're saying.
I'll be curious on what you say too. So at the coast, I will say just first and foremost, it is a hot market, but it is not what you're seeing in Raleigh. So we are seeing multiple offers on particular properties, but I will just set the standard that it's not, $100,000 over at the coast, but they're hot properties too. But just like we talked about, I don't think we're anywhere near where we're going to be for values as well. So even though you're going over ask today, I still think, for the most part, it is still a really great investment for the future. So it depends on what people's goals are. If they want to buy and flip it, or if they want to buy and hold. If you want to buy and hold, it's a good deal all day, every day.
And I still think it's a good if you want to invest for short term. And sometimes people will come to me and go, I paid a little bit over. We may have to gap the appraisal. What would that look like? I might not want PMI, but sometimes PMI can cost you like $37, depending on the loan amount. And there's different dynamics. So don't hold me to that very second. But if you're doing a transaction with me and we were to come into that dynamic, I'm going to show you different routes that maybe you don't have to put additional money in. Maybe change your payment just a little bit. You keep your investments, and I don't know about you, but our investments are paying anywhere between 5 to 12%, depending on what you're investing in and different things. But man, I'd rather put that money, have that be invested there, when basically I'm going to give you a rate at 3%. I mean, that's just unheard of money right now.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of things that on the lend side, I would definitely jump in, and I do encourage people, if you walk into that dream house, don't miss your opportunity because you're not willing to go above and beyond ask.
And don't be afraid sometimes of the multiple offers there too. I sometimes will work with people, especially in the beginning, and they're just maybe a first-time investor. They can get really nervous. They smell a multiple offer and they just begin to freak out. But I have been surprised where sometimes it's like 5,000 over, 6,000 over. And I tell people, if it's only 5,000 or 6,000, are you going to lose sleep over that? You probably will if you don't put your name in the hat for it, right? At least shoot your shot. Get out there and you'll see. You'll be surprised sometimes you can get a really great deal.
And $5,000 will cost y'all but $150 a month on a 30-year, guys.
Exactly.
So don't miss that opportunity. You'll kick yourself.
You really will. I've had so many people say, man, I should have bought that house 6 months ago. And I'm like, you'll be telling yourself next year, man, I wish I would have bought that house last year. I truly believe that. So don't miss the opportunity today in front of us.
And if you're looking to invest, I believe our coast is one of the top places to actually start investing your money. I think a lot of investors are jumping to Raleigh immediately, but I think, we're so super heated right now that to go into the coast may be a whole nother...
Well, you open yourself up to another investment opportunity with some short-term rentals at the coast as well, which may not be for everyone what their goals are, but it's nice to have that opportunity too. So you could do long-term, short term, and then just the appreciation over a period of time makes it a sound investment for a lot of reasons.
That's so true. Well, Pam, thank you for your time today. As always, it's a pleasure to spend this kind of brain power, exchanging ideas and thoughts together.
Love it. Thank you.
Guys, if you are looking to purchase from the capital to the coast, there is only one lady's name you need to know, and that's Pam Saxman. See you guys later. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, guys.